Hi, welcome back to On The Volley. As you can see, it's a lovely sunny day today, okay? I'm outside the Shamrock Irish pub, and we all know what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about our game against them lot down the road. Now, as we all know, we lost the game 3-0, but you know what? We shouldn't really be surprised that we lost, okay? I had a feeling that we were going to lose. I didn't think it would be so, conclusive, 3-0. Look, we had nothing to play for. There really wasn't much incentive to go out there, throw our bodies on the line, so on and so forth. They, on the other hand, had everything to play for. And I mean, if you saw the first goal, I think Cantwell scored it, yeah? How they, the fans celebrated. It was as if they'd won the Champions League. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not taking a mickey out of them. I understand how badly they needed that because we have absolutely dominated them this season. So they needed that. The team needed it. The fans needed it. It was everything to them. It wasn't to us because we've already won the league. Now, the question is, what happened? How come? I mean, we didn't even score a goal. Had a great opportunity. And, I mean, I was up out my chair, celebrating it, okay? And then it hits the post. And I'm thinking to myself, bloody hell, not one of those days, yeah? But look, let's be honest. It was on the cards. It was on the cards. Now, why do I say that? You look at the last few games that we've played, yeah, we haven't been up to our normal level. We haven't been up to the standards that we normally play. And I think our first half against Hearts last week should have prepared us for this, yeah? Or should I say, our first half against Hearts last week should have really given the message to Ange, look, we're risking not a drubbing, but a beating, okay, by them lot. Even when we played them in the Scottish FA Cup semi-final, they threw everything at us. So we had to expect it. We didn't turn up, to be totally honest. I just don't think we didn't. And a classic example was the mix-up between Starfelt and Callum McGregor. I mean, it was a little bit like Keystone Cops, if I have to be honest. And Fashion Sakala, he made up for his two misses, okay, two important misses. One in the League Cup final, one in the Scottish FA Cup final. He finally scored against us. And to be totally honest, yeah, I think that Michael Beale, he actually got his team selection right this time, because when I saw Fashion Sakala and Matondo starting, these players are fast, okay? These players can play football. So I knew he was going to have a bit of a hard time. Now, I've read a lot of comments. I've seen some of the reaction, which has been, in my opinion, negative, yeah? Now, we've been through this before. Okay, we lost a game. It's only our second loss, okay, all season. The league's already in the bag. Me personally, I'm not going to criticise any of the players. Now, the reason I'm not going to criticise any of the players, okay, even though a few of them had a bad game, is because they have been so consistent all season. Look, the way I look at it, I think our main problem was tired legs. Tired legs, no incentive because, we've already won the league. And, you can turn around and say, well, hold on a second. Kobayashi hasn't been playing too often. How can he be tired? Easy. And I'll tell you why. Because if you have been listening to the players this season, the players have all said that the training is as hard, if not harder, than an actual game. So they're constantly at it. Ange okay, expects 110% from them in training and on the pitch. That's why we've made a clean sweep, okay? Look, 2 games lost. I mean, if you go and look at the other leagues, okay, and I haven't gone and look at it, you know, Real Madrid have had some bad games. Man City has had some bad games. Arsenal has had some bad games. You know, you're going to have bad games during the season. And to be totally honest, this game was irrelevant for us. It had absolutely no meaning. You know, some people are talking about bragging rights. Bragging rights. 1 game, okay? We've got the bragging rights. We've got it. 5 out of the 6 games, we dominated. Celtic have complete and utter bragging rights for this season. 1 game doesn't change that, okay? Yeah, we hate losing to them, okay, and that's fair enough. But would we have preferred to lose to them in the Scottish League Cup final, or the Scottish FA Cup semi-final, or this one? If someone had said to me, look, you know, you're going to lose 1 game, which one do you want to lose? I would have said this one, plain and simple, because it meant nothing to us. It meant everything to them. And to be totally honest, as much as I hate to say it, you've got to give them their props. They came at us. They wanted it more. They needed it more. And you could see that on the pitch. I think Ange won't be a happy man. Knowing Ange, he hates losing. The guy hates losing. The guy hates drawing as well. And he made a comment in his post-match interview where he said, you know, yeah, some players got to start, so on and so forth. Okay, but what he said, which really stuck in my head, is there are no freebies. Take that how you want. But like I said, okay, I'm not going to criticize Kobayashi. The guy's young, okay? Let's not forget, we criticized Greg Taylor, Dyson Maeda, Carl Starfelt, Kyogo, when he went through a dry patch, was criticised. We criticise players too quickly. Greg Taylor, he's been a star this season. He's one of the players for Player of the Season, as far as I'm concerned. Starfelt, he really has stepped his game up. Dyson Maeda has been excellent this season. You know, and there was a lot of things about his first touch, okay, about, you know, how, you know, his last ball wasn't good enough. No, because he's proven us all wrong, and he scores goals. And the guy, he's only short. How many goals has he scored with his head? You know, so yes, criticise the players if you feel you have to criticise them, because, like I said, everyone is free to express their opinion. But I'm expressing mine, yeah? And my opinion is this, okay? I am not going to criticise any of the players. You give them a chance, you give them time, okay? And hopefully it will go the same way as it did with Starfelt, with Dyson Maeda, with Greg Taylor. I honestly believe with Kobayashi will be like that. Alex Bernabei, a lot of criticism on him. I think he's a good player. I honestly do. Is he better attacking? Yeah. Is he playing in the right position? Well, he has played that position, so, you know, I don't know. Only Ange knows that. Should we be criticising Ange for his team selection? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so, because, again, just like I won't criticise the players, I won't criticise Ange. How could anybody criticise Ange? It would be madness after what he's achieved with us, yeah? And to be totally honest, it might be a good thing, that loss. I honestly believe that, and I'll tell you why. Because of the way we've been playing recently, we haven't been up to standard. This might be the wake-up call that we need. Because, make no mistakes about it, Inverness in the Scottish FA Cup final, I believe, will come out to attack us. They'll have seen the first half against Hearts. They'll have seen our game against them lot down the road, okay? And I honestly think that will give them hope. And I wouldn't blame them, to be totally honest. I still believe that we will definitely, okay, turn these guys over. I expect to get back to normal, okay, normal order to be resumed against them lot. The next game we've got, I think we're playing St Mirren, so hopefully we'll see the old Celtic back. I understand the players are tired. I understand we've won the league, so the incentive isn't there, okay? I can't believe we didn't score a goal. I honestly, that's a shock to me, because let's be honest, we always score, okay? So I think that is the thing that shocked me the most. Not losing, but the fact that we didn't even score one goal. So, look, it is what it is, okay? It's a non-event for us. It meant the world to them, so, you know, for them, that was their FA Cup final, that was their Champions League final, whatever, okay? They got a little bit of pride back. You know, it was going to happen. We, like I said, you could tell by the games, the last few games we played, but especially the first half against Hearts. You know, what would have happened if Hearts had 11 players on the pitch for the whole 90 minutes? I still believe we would have won, but it would have been a very difficult game. And I'll be honest with you, even when we were 2-0 down, I still thought we'd come back and draw or win. That's what I'm used to with Celtic, but it just wasn't to be. It is what it is, like I said. Hey, you know, non-event, who cares? That's it from me, Misha. I'm out.